Hi, my name is Braden Norwood, and I'm the Product Quality Manager for VTR. I'm going to be guiding you through this next section of the course, and it's going to deal primarily with navigating our website, both from the learner point of view as well as the back end side of things. So the first thing that I'm going to show you today is just navigating the course from that learner point of view. So first things first, you'll want to sign in, and I'm actually going to use my testing account. Now, as soon as that logs in, you will see that you, as a learner, have all the courses here in your dashboard. And so I'm just going to pick a random one here. Let's say, let's see, let's do international business because that's one that I haven't. So you'll click launch, and it'll take you here to the actual course. So I'm going to pause that so we don't hear that in the background. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need to know about our courses is how they're broken up. So let me close this here, and you'll see that over here on the table of contents, you have different sections. We call those modules. So where it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on down to 13 here for this course, each one of those is a module. And so if I open up the first, actually let's open up the, let's open up the first module. So first off, you'll notice that I have green check marks by all of these right here. That means that I have already completed those sections. Since I've not done this second module yet, you'll notice that there are not green check marks there. So for the just for the ease of access and showing you around a little bit, I'm going to work with the first module, which I've already completed. So like I said, this section, again, where it says 1 is called a module. Underneath that is a section, and then we have a scene down here. So each one of these is a scene that I'm highlighting right here, and they fall under sections. So in a way, our courses are kind of like books. You have the whole book, then you have chapters, then you have sections of the book and individual scenes within those sections. So in this welcome section right here, you see that we have intro, which is a video. So we have videos, then you have right here is another scene that says email, and it'll pull up your emails like this. You can read them. Since I've already actually done this one, it won't highlight it, but when you get a new email, it'll have it in bold so that you know exactly which one you're supposed to be reading. So you have emails. Later on in other sections, you'll have, let's find a good example. Actually, I'll just skip down here. So to the final assessment, you'll have assessment sections. So you have primarily the three types of scenes you're going to be working with are emails, videos, and questions. So I'll kind of break each one of those down a little bit as well. Let's start with videos. So really, there's not much to say about videos. They're pretty simple. All you do is when you get to a video, you watch it until the end, and it'll let you pass on. I'll actually show you this in the second module so that you can see what I'm talking about. So here's a video. Let's pretend that I've watched it. You skip all the way to the end, and then it goes to the next section, or the next scene, which was, in this case, an email. And like I said before, you notice this is highlighted, so you know that you need to read the email from Dr. Cragen titled Current Geopolitical Issues. You click on it, it opens all of this up. This actually brings me to my next point, which is navigating emails. So in an email, you'll notice that sometimes there will be links. If you click those links, it may take you to a document that's not working, apparently. Let's try this one. Okay, so that one is working, and you see that it took me to a website that I need to look over and learn a little bit about per the instructions in this email. Sometimes with emails, there will be, I don't know if I have one. Actually, I should with the task list. Okay, so sometimes in emails, you'll also have attachments. So this one doesn't have any links to any outside sources, but it does have an attachment right here. And if I click that, it'll download the attachment and I can open it up just like that. So easy enough on that front, just kind of like, real life emails where you can put links in and say whatever you want and then attach things to it. So that's the basic function of emails. Assessment sections are, let me navigate back to that. Okay, assessment sections are simple enough as well. So you see down here, these are the questions in the assessment. You can skip back and forth between them like so. I've already answered these, so it won't let me do it again. But question 1, where is Abdel from? You have all the answers down here. I chose Morocco. You hit complete, and it'll automatically take you to the next question. If at any point in the course you do get stuck, you can actually click these arrows over here. And if it doesn't let you move on automatically, you can click the arrows and it'll take you to the next section. So just to be clear, that doesn't mean that it'll take you to the next question, for example. It would actually take you to this entirely new section pass, since I passed that assessment. That's the next section. So yeah, if you do get stuck at any point, it won't let you move forward for some reason, try clicking those arrows and it should take you to the next part. So I've talked about videos, emails, and assessments. The next thing I want to point out is just the navigation over here. So notice that you have up here several tabs. You have table of contents, which is what we're currently on. Then you have inbox, which opens your inbox, which you've seen already because of the emails that we received. In here, you can actually search. I didn't point this out before, but let's say we want to see an email from Rachel. I can type Rachel in, and it brings up all 3 that are from Rachel. You can also change the amount of entries you see from 10 to 25 to 50 to 100. And then, of course, if you have multiple pages of emails, you can click the next button or the numbered tab down here, and it'll take you to each consecutive page. Let's see. So another important part of navigating our courses is the file share. That's right here. That's that 3rd tab. If you open this, you'll notice that there's a tab on here, or a drop down for each module. So each corresponding module, that is. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to 13, just like you have in the table of contents. If you click on one of those, you may find that it's empty. That just means that there's not a file in the file share for that module. But let's go down to one that does have one. If I can find one. There we go, finally. Okay, so this works just like the attachments on the emails. So if at some point in the course someone's told to go and read a file share item, you open the file share, find that file, click on it, it'll download it just like it did with the attachment, and you can open it like so. So again, that's pretty simple, or should be, hopefully. Yeah, so that's primarily all that you need to know about navigating courses. Once you get to the end of the course, it'll pop up with a screen that says congratulations, you passed, and give you a pass video, all that. Up until that point, it's pretty similar to everything that I showed you in this video. One last thing that I will show you real quick up here as well, you notice that you have a progress score, or sorry, a progress percentage, and then a percentage for your score as well. So each time you take an assessment, it will track that each question in real time. So it won't track the assessment as a whole on your score. So say that I'm on question 5 and I have gotten everything right up to that point. So I have a 100% score. I get question 5 wrong. It might take my score down. So you don't have to wait till the end of an assessment to actually see that fluctuate or not. And again, the progress score, that's just tracking how far you are in the course. So right now, having taken the first module, I'm 8% through the course. Again, that's not tracking by module, that's tracking by every little bit. So sections and scenes as well. So again, I hope that's clear, and hopefully that, again, is at least a relatively helpful introduction to navigating through the course as a learner. Thanks.